For the next project, I am digging up this and extending the bed over to the other side of that dead trunk. That trunk, the tree died from horses eating it. They peel the bark off and the trees die. So that was a long time ago, but it's been there for a while. So I just finished digging up all the grass from here and weeds, and that's just one wheelbarrow full. So we're going to get the dirt and put it in, and then plant that Bermuda Spice Rose. So I wound up buying 3 carissa hollies for this spot here. So I'm going to extend this bed a little bit and plant these 3 beauties so that they can have a little bit more formal structure and make a little border. They like full sun, and this is definitely full sun. And if you look at this, I did get them from Lowe's. 2 to 3 feet in height, 2 to 3 feet in width, and cold hardy to -10. Spacing 2 to 3 feet, and full sun, soft touch, compact holly, foundation hedge. And I think they grow pretty slowly, but I'll have to verify that. Anyway, this is where I'm going to plant the rose. I have to take these down. I'm going to poke my eyes out. Anyway, here's the wheelbarrow that I'm going to replace the soil I took out. I did throw some of this rotted wood in there just for the heck of it, and then I'm going to plant that spice rose in there, and that gets to be a medium height. And it likes, of course, full sun. This is either a Suriname or a Barbados cherry. That's probably an invasive here, and I know it makes lots of little babies. It's a baby from one of my plants, but my stepfather put it here. He likes it. He likes to eat the cherries, and so there it stays. But I'm probably going to take this whole grass part at some point and just wrap it all around here and take out this grass, because it's really a pain to mow. You have to mow with a hand lawnmower, and you can't mow with a riding tractor. All right, the spice rose is planted, and actually, it's hard to get that because it's so beautiful, but you can see it right there. Teeny little rose. I would say it's maybe 2 inches. It's so cute. The zinnias are bigger. But this here had a bunch, it's rotted out, and it had a bunch of ants in it. So the pot was sitting up here, and the ants went in it and started doing what ants do inside the pot. So now they're displaced. But I think I need to get some more dirt, because even though it was I probably didn't have a full wheelbarrow of this dirt. I need to put some more dirt, and then I'll get some mulch on it. And then probably tomorrow morning I'll work on this, because we're burning daylight here. But these are my daylilies from Ladybug Daylily Farm. Not the blooming, those are zinnias. But the strappy leafy things. And then in the back I have moonflowers that climb up this Bismarck palm, and they're just absolutely gorgeous at night and in the morning when they're in full bloom. The moonflowers, that is. This one probably should move over to go back on the tree. But yeah, this is going to look really pretty. I might have to get an extra carissa holly to put in front of this when the time comes, but I'm not going that far today. So dirt's all in, and Spice bit me already. It just grabbed onto me. Well, the dog did the first one up at the top, and every time I bump into it, it starts bleeding again. But Spice got me right there. So the dirt's in. I know this border looks cruddy, but I'm gonna probably maybe tomorrow I'll take this out and expand it around and go around that stump and everything, and then plant the carissa hollies. But right now I just want to get the mulch on before it's too late tonight. And there's the final product. I know it doesn't look like much now, but I did plant 3 carissa hollies over here. So here's one, and that'll grow 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, like a little round mold, and it's part of me putting evergreens in here for some more structure. Though I do have evergreens, that would be these Elaeagnus here. These are silver, and that's an evergreen. Of course, all of the palms here are evergreens, which would be, this is the Chinese fan palm, and that's a Washingtonia, Mexican fan palm. And then behind it is the, it's a, what do you call it? The sweet viburnum. And then behind that even we have those oak leaf hollies that I just planted up. So, and then I have 3 viburnums and 3 Mexican fan palms and 5 of these Elaeagnus. So that'll be a nice evergreen backdrop. I just didn't have anything up front that's evergreen. So I want these little meatballs. So I got carissa hollies. My drift roses are absolutely stunning right now. And the muhly grass is far behind. I have to trim down these crepe myrtles, and then I'm going to move those muhly grass up front once they bloom. So I'll probably put them in a section right over here, and then maybe a couple over there. Oh, I just missed, oh, you know what? My dog just walked through and took some of these blossoms off Belinda's blush, but look at that. It's putting out new flushes, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I planted one there, and I did it late last night, so I didn't do it right because I couldn't see, and then the mosquitoes came out in full force. So let me get this covered up, and it is above grade here. And I still have this tagged rubber stringy thing. And then this one I have to figure out a place for it to go. I still have to finish this back end here, but this is the other one. So I have 3 here to give it some structure. But meanwhile, I'm going to be going across the way to where I planted the Bermuda Spice Rose. Okay, so this morning it's really nice and cool before the sun comes up, and I'm going to extend this bed, and I feel like I have to get 5 more or 6 more of these carissa hollies to line the new bed that I'm creating. These are a tad bit getting ready to be pot pound. So typically if it's really bad, I'll take my, oh, sorry, my fingers, I'm trying to hold my flap from my cover. I'd take my shovel and stab it in here, but in this case I simply took pruners and cut it up a little bit here. The roots will grow back, but I don't want it to strangle itself, and I want it to encourage new root growth. So, and I have the hole ready. I filled it with soil on this side until I'm ready to do the next round. And I'm getting ready to run out of soil, so I don't know that I'll be able to complete this today. I'll have to have Joe go get me some tomorrow because he's off. Slight modification of plans. I'm down to my second wheelbarrow and of weeds and dirt. And what I want to do now is, since I already had this one pretty much cut out, dug up, I should say, I want to take the 2 that I intended to put over there, which I will eventually, but I don't have enough dirt to go all the way around, and now this is expanding, right? So that's what I get for not planning in advance. I am an intuitive designer, and I'll leave it at that. But eventually I'm going to dig all this out, and probably over there too, so it's a little bit symmetrical. Right here I have a path going through the loropetalum out to the driveway, and so I'm just going to fill this dirt up here. I'm going to place these carissa hollies 3 feet apart, and then fill in this area and mulch it. I probably have enough, well, I don't have enough mulch, but I have enough mulch for today. I'm running out of soil. I keep making these wheelbarrows heavier and heavier, but just so you can see, I mean, there's some mulch back there from, I don't know, grass clippings or other clippings, but, oh, actually the holly clippings from that area. But you could see all these great dirt piles here. They are all the wheelbarrows I dug up from putting in these new beds. And I do it manually, not the lazy way. So not using the UTV, I'm using the good old-fashioned wheelbarrow. And that tree fell down. A bunch of these either died or fell down from Irma, or maybe they were dead and they fell down from Irma. But this area is going to have to eventually get cleaned up or hidden from view. I put the dirt on a tarp. One, we were tired of cleaning out the bed of the truck, but it makes it easier. Instead of having to get up there and sweep everything into a pile, I just pull the tarp this way, and it pulls all the dirt into a pile, so it makes it easier for me to shovel up. But this is the end of the dirt, so hopefully I can finish that bed. I'm nearly done with the bed, and I think I have enough soil. But what I'm going to do is just drag this tarp and get the rest of it so I don't have to scoop it all up. And then I'll just flip the tarp up over there where the bed is and pour the rest of this dirt in. Be back in a second. That was easy. It worked out well. Just dragged the tarp over with the dirt in it. And I think I forgot to mention, but I did trim off that bottom branch there because I was going to poke my eye out if I didn't. This one will probably go soon too. So here they are, the 3 carissa hollies, little meatballs, green meatballs. And I'm just going to grab mulch and finish this project off for today. Okay, calling this part of the project done. I have hens laying eggs over there. So the next phase is probably going to be to plant some more and clean up this bed and put some more mulch in there. And then the next phase would be to finish it off on this side, so it's not a straight line, it's a curve up to the edge of the Laura Pedlum and that path over there, and then I'll probably wind up repeating the same theme over there. That's all for now. Happy gardening.